What's good, everybody? MidMorningSol back at it again with another chapter playthrough part 2 Cafe Enchante. And Lord, y'all, let me go on ahead and get to the loading screen. So, unfortunately, well, last I left you, unfortunately, Ignis got sunned real bad. And what I mean by that is that he pretty much, the blinds are now fully open and there's no, darkness around the truth. His uncle let him know what's up, and unfortunately it took Prowls in Bestia. But a mysterious figure threw our asses into Bestia, and unfortunately we almost died. But fortunately, a new little cute fox boy saved us in the nick of time. Ignis caught up with us, so we're all together. Ignis, Katone, Dromi caught up somehow, even though he's hella sus. But we had a lot of exposition. We broke through a lot of ground with Ignis within the last chapter. Unfortunately, yeah, it goes against Ignis's creed of not killing, but the truth, what was hidden in the past and what happened to him was brought to his face, like right in front of his face, and he can't hide it. So folks, how's Iggy gonna really take this? He just told, he gave us the deuces, y'all. He told us, you know what, go back to Enchante without me. It's gonna take me a while to get, well, he didn't say that, but it's gonna take him a while to just process that heavy load that he got thrown at him by Ignis's uncle. And yeah, it turns out that Ignis was the one responsible for damn near killing his own people, the Firewolf or the Venator tribe. So yeah, y'all. Oh, I hate that Iggy feeling dejected. Wow, I never would have expected it from this route, but let's continue to go down this Firewolf hole, I suppose. Yeah, with the title chapter for 3, Heretic of Doom. Yeah, it doesn't sound too comforting. But let's proceed, shall we? We shall. That night, we managed to make it back safely. To alleviate our exhaustion, we decided to rest in our respective bedrooms. Katone, girl, you was trying to... Well, did he come with us? Oh God, I lied. If that's the case. But I thought he was like, I don't know, I don't feel so good about this. I want to stay in Bestia. But, Katone was like, no, I don't want to leave you behind. Let's go together. Right. Come on, mid-morning. It's been a week since I've last played, y'all, so forgive me. As for the Minotaurs we saw jumping into the wormhole before the Ignis's revelation. What the fuck? The Ignis's. Canis and the GPM agents who stood guard had already taken them all into custody. A day later, all the exhaustion I accumulated in that freezing world finally began to leave me. Yay! Oh, she's still not looking too good. Poor Otome. I got up out of bed, but I couldn't shake the anxious thoughts. One thought more than the others. Yeah, that odd Minotaur. The Minotaur that talks. But y'all, I thought I was under the impression that all of the Minotaurs were able to talk, because the one in Ignis's main chapter before you get to his route, the Minotaur was talking there. So this ain't the one in the same Minotaur, because they have different voices. They look the same, but they don't sound the same. Oh yeah, well, I didn't really need the recap for y'all, but I do it for myself too. They're recapping everything. Yeah, he took such pleasure in like crumbling Ignis's morale. The revelations from the Minotaur and Damn, Unc. Why you did him like that?
俺はあの時誰も殺さず魔獣を追い返した。ガキだった俺にそう教えたのはあんたらだろうが。すまない、イグニス。だが、お前自身が一番分かっているだろう。蘇った記憶が間違いではないと。
The image of Ignis's distraught face was burned in my mind. Ignis. We immediately headed to our respective rooms after getting here, but I haven't spoken to him since. Well, at least he's here, but yeah, still, the mood's fucked up. In fact, I don't even think he ever made eye contact with me. Kuroro, perhaps out of worry, slept next to me in my bed, nestling his soft, plump body against mine. Oh, damn it, Sasha. We had enough sleep. Thanks to her. I thought Kuroro... What? I thought Kuroro was a boy. Thanks to her, I could finally wake from my half asleep, half dreaming state of consciousness. Thanks, Kuroro. I guess it's no use for me to dwell about it. Now he's a him again. Okay. Is this one of those Venia situations type deal or happenstances that I need to know about? Or Kuroro is definitely a guy? Okay, it's probably a mistype on Aksys' part. I patted him as a gesture of thanks. Oh, my baby. He spoke! Again! Huh? My fingertips froze, just like they did when I was thrown in unexpectedly. Bestie, I'm just kidding. My fingertips froze, processing Kuroro's abrupt demonstration of speech. Oh, speech! Oh my god, it's so adorable! Oh, it's so adorable! Oh my god, my voice is cracking really bad. Kuroro eagerly flapped his hands and his tail, repeating those two words. Oh, you have to say mama. You have to. Oh my god. A part of me started to think it was a desperate plea. What? Bitch, you heard him. He either wants food or he wants to be near Ignis. Food? You want some food? Yes. Are you saying you want me to feed you like I did for Ignis? The thing is, I had never heard or seen Kuroro nag me for food like this before. Oh my god. But because he was, I picked him up and we headed down to the kitchen. I placed slices of raw fish on onto a plate that Kuroro might eat since he resembled a seal. And I figured seals enjoyed fresh fish. But... oh, what does this baby want? Oh my god. It's not a seal, Otome. You would think that you would want that, but no. Kuroro expressed no interest in the fish. Instead, he shied away from it, completely disinterested. Well, maybe he's not a fan of sushi. Cook that bitch up. Huh? I took it to mean he wasn't hungry, but was he just repeating some words he recently learned? It was unclear to me what he meant by those words. As I was completing my mise en place for today's breakfast menu, what the fuck is Dromi doing here? I done already went off. I will not go off again. Y'all know how I feel about Dromi. Okay. The regulars began to arrive. Rindo, who came in rather early, Dromi, who accompanied him. Mizir, back from the demon world, Canis, who held down the Minotaurs yesterday, the somewhat sleepy-looking Ill, and... oh, no. He's still... it's still on his mind. The forlorn Ignis, thus completing the party. Oh. As we all partook in the meal, I recounted what had happened to the previous day to Mizir and the others. Then, after I finished my synopsis, Mizir fell into deep thought.
Ignisが魔獣として異常で危険だからどんな手段を使っても倒したい。なんか危険とかどの口が言うのかね。あの牛くんたちの方がよっぽどじゃない？
Canis appeared to be in agreement, nodding calmly but affirmatively.
ただのでっち上げにしては、奴らは体を張りすぎている。アルムムが利用しているホールはあくまでも一方通行。落ちたら最後。故郷には二度と戻れない。それが全世界共通の認識のはずだ。
So why would they risk doing that? Like, and those wormholes, if we recall from the main chapters, or I don't know if it was the main chapter. No, I think it's the main chapters. The wormholes, like in the main part of the story, if you fall into one, you really don't know where you're going. So I don't know if these Minotaurs, they just fall in. They see Ignis like using the door. So do they just fall in a wormhole if they don't know how to operate the door or some shit? They said that the Minotaurs can't get in through the door because they're too big or some shit like that. Which, okay, alright, fine, but yeah, what would possess you? If you didn't know what that thing was, why would you just throw your body into there, you know? But that's a Minotaur.
まあそうっすよね。連中は GPM のホールやここのゲートのことは知らないはずっす。
Okay, yeah. So unless somebody's telling them, dot dot dot.
ってことは、そんな悲壮な覚悟を決めてまで兄貴を狙いに来てるってことっすもんね。
つまり真偽はともかくイグニスが危険という妙な大義名分がある限り、アルムムたちはホールを見つけてはこの町を襲撃しに来るということですね。
Pretty dumb though, if you ask me. But they're determined. I'll give them that.
だろうけど。いる。君大丈夫？いつもよりぼーっとしてるような。
ああ、いえ、昨夜の消耗がまだ回復しきっていないだけです。どうぞ話を続けてください。
Aww. Mizir picked up where they left off.
とりあえずアンシャンテやその周囲が脅威にさらされるなら、俺たちにとっても人事じゃないよ。銃そのものは俺たちからすればなんてことないけど、人間には十分すぎる脅威だもんね。
Then, Ignis, who had maintained silence this whole time, finally opened his mouth.
別に。なの、俺がここから離れりゃ解決する話だ。
No, no, I don't want you to do that. But that's... Out of reflex, I interjected. But before I could complete my thought...
論外。
Mizir, I wonder if you're taking my stance on this because you already know what's up, or you just value him as a fighter and, you know, you acknowledge his accolades, being able to fight so well.
論外なんだよイグニス。君がいなくなれば解決なんて話はね。
I agree. It really won't solve anything.
だって大ぐらいの君がいないとさ、アンシャンテの売り上げが大幅に落ち込んじゃうわけだよ。
Sure, I guess.
結果、ここが潰れてしまっては元も子もないだろう。
ええ、それに問題を起こしているのはあくまでアルムム。あなた自身が被害を出してもいないのに、害あるような言い方をするのはよろしくないかと。
You shouldn't have to remove yourself if you're not the problem, so...
僕からも一言いいなら、随分とらしくないなってそんな風に思うよ、イグニス。うっせ。
Oh, cut the bravado out. Although it was undeniable that his demeanor was atypical, Ignis was unwilling to argue his stance any further. After listening to their exchange, I let out a heavy sigh of relief. Yeah, you're not going anywhere. What the hell's wrong with you? This is your route. Everyone thinks of Ignis as an integral part of this place. and Enchante was a home away from home for them, and kicking him out was absolutely out of the question. I'm glad. As I muttered under my breath. Did he hear that? I locked eyes with Ignis, who seemed to have picked up on my voice. But, bruh, I did not feel any different. Like, he's gonna bring this killer shit up. I mean, okay, yes, it is a tragedy, and so on and so forth. But, it's, like, are you planning on killing me? If so, then yeah, I'm gonna be scared. But if not, then I have nothing to fear. He remained speechless and blithely, turned away. I knew it. He had been avoiding me since the previous night. I just knew it. Yeah, right.
余計なことすんな。これはベスティアと俺の問題だ。てめえの不始末はてめえでつける。
Dude, don't you know, within the 2 routes that we've done, and yours is no different, through the power of friendship and teamwork, we get the job done. Come on, Ignis, stop being silly.
やれやれ。今日の君は何かと自分一人で抱え込もうとするね。具体的にどう解決するつもりなんだい？アルムムたちの根城もわからないんだろう？
それに時間をかければホールと人間界の関連性が他の凶悪な魔獣にも伝わるかもしれません。そうなってしまえばこれ幸いと、アルムム以外の魔獣たちまで一斉に人間界に押し寄せる可能性もあるでしょう。
Oh my. Oh me, oh my.
兄貴、ここは皆さんに協力してもらった方がいいっすよ。物理的な力しかねえ俺らだけじゃさすがにどうにもできないっす。平和な人間界に味を占めて戦争まがいなことを仕掛けそうなやつだって魔獣には5万といるじゃないっすか。
Mizir and the others considered Ignis' silence as silent agreement, so they carried on discussing a plan of action.
じゃあ話をまとめると、俺たちが取るべき行動の候補は2つ。まず1つ目、この町に繋がってるっていうベスティアのホールの脅威をなくすこと。
それは確かに重要ですが、現実的な意見ではありませんね。
Because they're like random, right? There's no set place for wormholes to just open and when they open.
ホールは基本的に我々の手にも負えない未知の現象ですし。
だね。俺も天崎島の件はともかくとして、オールなら何でもかんでも閉じれるわけじゃないし。
ならせいぜい発生する場所を事前に特定して魔獣の侵入を警戒するぐらいかな。
しかしそれでは後手に回り続けてしまう。であればやはり
そう、2つ目の候補、こっちが大本命になるかな。アルムム、彼らがわざわざ戦いの場を人間界にする理由をなくすこと。
Which means, if we can eliminate the notion that they must eliminate Ignis at all costs, then they wouldn't have to come here in the first place, right?
そういうことになるな。それさえ解決すれば人間界が戦場となることもなくなるだろう。
The reason the Minotaur started targeting Ignis all of a sudden was... I totally forgot.
そもそもよ、正気を失って暴れる魔獣なんざてめえ以外にはいねえんだよ。
Okay.
魔獣はもともと自分勝手で残酷。だからこそそれを当然のこととして狂わねえ。どいつも理性を保ってる。だがてめえは違う。戦い、狂って暴れ、殺す。
The voice actor is giving so much life to those lines being read, and it's like how I'm interpreting this. It's like the exact opposite. Like, however, you are different. You fight, go berserk, run rampant, and kill.
理性を保って戦う俺たちよりもよっぽど厄介じゃねえか。
Oh, that was his little laugh? Bruh, okay. Alright.
奴らが危険とみなしているイグニスの特殊性。便宜上暴走本能というか、それを何とかすればよいという話になるな。
I remember at first it was called Killer Instinct. Then it was referred to as Combat Instinct. Now we're calling it Rampage Instinct. Make up your mind, game. Alright, we're rolling with Rampage Instinct. Rampage Instinct. An instinct held only by Ignis that seems Arumum as a danger. What? What is Arumum? I must have missed that. Okay, I have to look. Either the game is introducing a concept that we'll get to, or I missed this. It's probably the latter of the two. Well, whatever. It'll come to me as I'm editing the video. Fun. An instinct held only by Ignis that sees Arumum as a danger. He loses his mind. Oh wait, maybe it's his hometown. I don't know, whatever. He loses his mind, attacking both enemy and ally when in a rampage. Yeah. Bazaka! That's what he is.
それができれば苦労しねえよ。
だろうね。聞く限り無意識的なもののわけだし、あの時帝が困惑した理由も納得だよ。